Is me, Kenny van Vlaminck. I am at the moment the Braveheart, the auction and the drinkings, and also the pies in Wales, in the north of England. And I'm with the famous bicyclist. He's still learning how to take the placings in the races. This year already he's done some okay riding. His name is Daniel Martin, and he is from the Birmingham team for the Commonwealth Games in next year. Maybe you take the team next year to the Commonwealth Games for the Birmingham, and potentially I'm talking to your father, Brian, and he makes me the director sportif of Team Birmingham for the Commonwealth Games.
Really? Oh wow, I didn't know that. That's news to me. So yeah, welcome on board, Kenny. You give me the training advice with this today. With
Yeah,
this,
I mean, always Daniel, for the Tour de France next year, there's many cobbles on the course, and you know, because all the time you're calling me. Sometimes I have to turn my phone off because you're always calling me. Maybe don't call me so much in the night time because I'm sleeping and I have to prepare my vegetables.
Okay, so I'll bear that in mind next time, Kenny.
Always
you know, the advice is really important, crucial, and I'm nervous for next year. There's so many different types of cobbles. It's just like it's confusing for a young rider like me.
Yeah, there's many sorts of cobbles, but also you must remember that Kenny was born in the cobbles and also the vegetables. So for next year, I talked to your father Brian, and maybe we can take you to the many monuments of the cycling, and potentially you can be winning one of these if you work with Kenny very closely. And with the preparations such as these, yeah, maybe I can make you into a rider who is potentially intermediate. What do you think of this, Brian? Is your father? You will call Daniel.
Yeah, I know. That'd be really fantastic if I could come and do it. I mean, mini training camp in Gits in Belgium with Kenny. It's like what young riders dream of, like myself.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, last Wednesday, I am sending you the facts. So if you kindly maybe making the signature, you can come to my house, my very modest house, and potentially we sleep in the same house. I give you a tiny little sleeping bag, and I make you the porridge, and maybe we train together on the cobbles for the preparations for the Tour de France. Maybe you take Froome.
Can I stop you there, Kenny? I'm not really comfortable signing that. I read that contract, and like some of the words, like I don't really understand your English, to be honest. Some of the print is so small I can't read it, so I'm a bit afraid of what I'm signing for.
Maybe we speak to your father Brian, and maybe you take it. Maybe
he has better eyesight than me, so maybe he can read the contract.
But Wouters, he called me. He said the contract is okay. Wouters is okay with the contract. I take Daniel, and I make you the rider that potentially you are not at the moment, but potentially you can become in the future of cycling.
Yeah, it's definitely a good opportunity for myself, but yeah, again, we'll have to. I'm just a bit unsure about what you're going to use my signature for. You know?
It's not a problem. I mean, you always trust in the Kenny, and I take you, me and you, our tiny little team, like a coagulation. This is you and me, and we take the coagulation, yeah, and we take many Palmares on the cobbles, and many of the climbs, and the Grand Tours, and the classics.
Yeah.